Hello, you YouTubers. I hate it when people say that. Anyway, I'm going to do a review on these impact drivers. This one is from Silverline. I think it only cost about £10. So very cheap. But some of these cheap makes do come with guaranteed forever, which is probably because it's so cheap for the manufacturer to replace it, because it probably only cost them £1 to make it, that they're happy to throw out that guaranteed forever. They'll just replace it if it breaks. However, I have been buying a few of these cheap products with the lifetime guarantee or replace, or all this sort of selling point, and haven't actually been able to use one yet. So the logic there is whatever I have bought has not actually broken yet. So there is a tale to be told in that. So I'm going to do a little test with this impact driver. It's quite an unfair test because I'm going to try and undo these screws in a motorcycle swing arm. They are renowned to be very difficult to remove. Very small screws, not much to hold on to, and the corrosion that happens between steel and aluminium oxide or something like that. I believe it is harder than normal rust steel to steel, so it is very, very difficult. So I've put a little bit of the Magic WD-40 that is just everybody does, and if ever you're trying to undo a sort of crosshead screw or a Phillips screw or a Torx screw or whatever it's called where you are, I want you to sort of just don't ever feel too bad, because the whole point of these, they were designed so you can't really screw them in too hard. So they were designed so the head would just cam out like that. So the purpose of them is they have been designed so on manufacturing lines or automation that they can't actually be screwed in too hard. So if you're struggling, if you slip with a screwdriver and stuff like that, don't think it's you. It is totally normal. That is what they're designed to do. Nobody thinks about taking them out afterwards. They just want to manage, screw them in as fast as possible on production lines. That's what it's all about, unfortunately. And another little point of interest, I may be seeing things here, but that little dot there, if you ever see that on a Japanese motorcycle, that indicates that the fastener is it whatever the is it J-spec, I think, specifications, regulations in Japan, just a standard that they use, and that indicates the type of driver you would fit to that. It is slightly different than a Phillips or a Torx, or maybe it is a Torx, I don't know. But anyway, if you see that dot on a crosshead fastener on a Japanese motorcycle, it means there is a certain type of fitting, very similar to a normal screwdriver, or who's to say it's normal. But anyway, if you want to find out more about it, there'll be lots on YouTube about it. So there we go. We're going to give this a go. I don't think it's going to work myself. I think something will break, screws will round off. If they round off, I'll just grind a flat in it and go with the Phillips. It goes with all these little fittings here, but we'll go with the normal one first. We'll go with the cross fitting first. See what happens in the second video.